being in a relaxing state of mind. You just found out you earned a 4.0 grade point average, something great. All of a sudden, rebels break down your door, burst in and drag you out of your own home forever. You're now forced to dig every inch of a human mine to find the diamonds. And if you refuse, they'll simply chop off your leg or gang rape your loved one. A civil war that erupted in Sierra Leone occurred because of one distinct desire: to overthrow Sierra Leone's government. The rebels who tried to overthrow the government forced many people to mine for diamonds. The diamonds that were mined were just any regular diamonds that many people in this classroom might still own to this day. This was something that I did not know anything about until a gentleman in this campus educated me about this. So, in Sierra Leone, conflict diamonds are mined through violence by rebels and traded illegally during the Civil War. So, first I'm going to provide you with a background on how the Civil War in Sierra Leone started. Second, I'm going to explain in depth what conflict diamonds are. Lastly, you'll learn about the aftermath of the Civil War. In order for everyone to get a better understanding of where Sierra Leone is located on a map, it is right here, this tiny little green country in Western Africa. It took one military leader to command groups of soldiers to use violence so that they can keep pushing toward their goal of overthrowing Sierra Leone's government. During the Cold War, many governments and rebel organizations from around the world had income coming in from the United States, especially to Africa. The United States wanted many other nations to adopt our system of beliefs, values, and ideas to apply them to their own political programs. But once the Cold War ended, the income stopped coming in. Rebel organizations such as the Revolutionary United Front from Sierra Leone did not have any income coming in anymore. So they had no money to strengthen their military weaponry any longer. Soon enough, the Revolutionary United Front's leader ordered his soldiers to attack Sierra Leone and its civilians in 1991. This was easily done due to bad governance. According to Sumat Reddy, a researcher in cultural geography whose main focus is on Africa, in the 2005 African Geographical Review, bad governance is when governments do not use the country's resources to benefit the majority of people, but instead use the resources to benefit a select few. The government in Sierra Leone lacked democracy, the free and equal right every person can have to participate in a system of government. So now that I have explained how the Civil War in Sierra Leone started, let's draw our attention to what conflict diamonds are. Conflict diamonds are diamonds mined illegally and traded to other countries. The countries that receive the diamonds, or the diamonds that the rebels trade, they use that money to fund their military. Right after the Civil War kicked off in Sierra Leone, many civilians were forced to leave their homes in order to work for the Revolutionary United Front. Their primary objective was to dig mines to find diamonds that the rebels could use to trade for money. If the job was not fulfilled, rebels or soldiers would amputate or cut off the hands and legs of men and women with machetes. Additionally, many women and young girls were beaten, gang raped, and used as sex slaves by the Revolutionary United Front. Right after the Civil War right after the diamonds were dug from mines, they were illegally exported to Western countries such as the United States, Japan, and the United Kingdom. Once those countries received those diamonds and allowed consumers to purchase them, they were considered conflict diamonds. An article posted on the World Watch Institute's website, last updated on February 4th, 2014, was actually a table, shows the Revolutionary United Front having made between $25 to $125 million a year in the 1990s selling conflict diamonds. With that money, rebels were able to fund their military to continue overthrowing the government. So now that we know what conflict diamonds are in Sierra Leone, let's learn about the aftermath of the Civil War. The period following the Civil War consisted of many nations getting involved to help stop the Revolutionary United Front. So many different countries grew suspicious of the global trade on conflict diamonds that was happening, so they became involved. The United Nations in particular sent peacekeepers to Sierra Leone to end the Civil War once and for all. Once the United Nations did that, the rebels in Sierra Leone the United Nations also founded the Kimberley Process Certification Scheme. With that, any trades of diamonds that have affiliation with conflict diamonds are immediately rejected from being on the market so that they can be sold to the United States or any other country. An article posted on the World Press website published on May 14, 2010 described the Kimberley process requiring a certificate that states the production of diamonds and making sure the diamonds were sold and exported through legal ways. Ever since this rule was made, conflict diamonds began showing up less in local jewelry shops. So, to summarize, conflict diamonds in Sierra Leone were traded illegally, and conflict diamonds in Sierra Leone were traded illegally and used through violence by the rebels in Sierra Leone. The diamonds you're wearing today might represent love, care, commitment, but they may also represent violence, amputation, war. In any case, do you know the origin of your diamond?